I'm Levi. Adventure is what drives me, and I'm on a never-ending hunt to find the most unique and tiny one-night stays across America. I've been to hundreds of tiny houses, and the truth is, I'm just scratching the surface. There's more doors to open, so grab your bags. This is Tiny BNB. Let's go explore. Today we're going to be touring the Laurel Zome right here behind me. This is about 500 square feet of living space, and it's unlike any structure I've been to or visited. Let's go check it out. We're in Rising Fawn, Georgia today on 15 private acres. There's a lot to explore around here. There's some waterfalls, a creek, some cliffs we'll check out later, but we'll walk on this wooden path that leads us through the forest right here. You can kind of see the zone peeking out through the trees around there. It goes around this tree. I like this touch a lot, and overall, I really like this wooden path. There's some fairy lights underneath. At night it glows, and then the zone gets revealed. This structure is about 500 square feet of living space, and it's unlike anything I have been to on my channel. It's a zome, which is a zonahedron dome, and it's just a different shape than a geometric or a geodesic dome. You can see the windows on the right side. It is not off-grid, it's not canvas, it's not a tent, it's a real wooden stick-built structure. And there is plumbing, there's electric, there's Wi-Fi in here. It's a full-on build. It's really cool. Here's the front view. The door that leads to the inside, we'll get there in a second. There is a grill out here. And if we continue down the path over here, that leads to an outdoor hot tub space. Check this out. This hot tub was imported from the United Kingdom. It's very special. It's a wood fire hot tub, which there's not that many manufacturers that make wood fire hot tubs, but the special one about this, it is that it has jets. So if we push this button right here, the jets turn on and you have a jetted wood fire hot tub. We'll turn these off real quick because it is kind of loud. It is that easy. And if we take a look over here, this is where you put the wood in, and you got the smokestack right here. They leave all the wood for you, and what you'll do is you'll set this up whenever you arrive, get the fire going, and then by the time dinner hits, this will all be warmed up. You'll have the amazing smell of the wood, and you can just relax here. Now we'll look back up here. You can see all of those windows. There's actually windows on top as well. Here's the drone view. So this leads for great natural lighting inside and a cool view whenever we're in the bed, which we'll get to when we walk up there. Walking inside, this is about 500 square feet of living space. It is round, so that has its own challenges, and the host and a friend built this all themselves. It is spacious, it's bright. There's only a couple accent lights on, like these kitchen ones in here, and if we look up, you can see the windows up at the point. It is so cool up there, but the host and a friend built all of this himself. The host is also a woodworker, so he built some of the furniture in here, like this table, and I'll point out the other stuff that he built, which is really cool. So walnut dining table right there, and this is your living room space, and it faces these huge windows that look out into the forest, into the hot tub. Now, this is one of my favorite spots in this zone, just because of all the windows, the lighting. It's cozy, it's different. I mean, the windows go all the way to the floor, and you can just see the wood shapes, and it points up right there. I love it. It is so cool. And for the living room, there is this really comfy couch. I like the texture of it. I like the way it looks. It's not too big, not too bulky. You got a spot to put your feet right there, a cool cherry log right there, and then we have your fireplace. Now, gotta be cozy, so they leave some wood here for you. You can put that, light that on, and get this place nice and toasty during the winter. It's almost cold enough right now for one. It's about 60 degrees here, but not quite, so I didn't start it, but I do like having a fireplace when needed. And then, of course, the dining table over here. The host refinished these antique chairs, and then he built this walnut dining table. I absolutely love that. So that is this view of the living room. We'll turn around and we have the kitchen space. This kitchen is really, really nice as well. The host built the cabinets below and above. The yellow and the orange is kind of a cool touch. Looking out onto the countertop, we have your coffee supplies, the sink right here. Walking down this way, we have a little tray with some glasses, chocolate, the guest book, and then your cooktop right here if you need to cook anything. The microwave is down below. If you open this up, we have the microwave. And then we have the built-in refrigerator right here. Check that out. Open up these panel doors. Down here is the freezer. So we'll close all these up and we'll walk back this way. Here's the view of the kitchen from this side of the cabin. Really, really cool. And then next to the kitchen, we have this custom-built ladder by the host. I believe it is white oak. Really cool handrails and the hardware for the handrails. I just like to point out that stuff because it's just the little touches that matter. And then this leads up to your bed space. We'll get there in a second. Behind this, we have a little storage area if you need to put some stuff back there, move the plants. It's just a little closet space. It looks beautiful. And then right around here is a utility closet back there, but this mirror can be slid open to reveal your washer and dryer, which is back here. And then we can turn back around this way, take a look at the living room and all the windows and the fireplace from this view. And it is just beautiful, such a cool layout. And now we make it into the bathroom space. And all in the bathroom is walnut trim. That is a luxury touch to add to the bathroom. And we first off on this left side, we have this massive custom double vanity walnut cabinetry below, which was made by the host. Really, really cool. I like the countertop here. I like the antique gold faucets they chose for each little sink. And of course the mirror that matches and the double lights. And then over here we have a spot. You can see my luggage, my camera gear. You can store your stuff there. You can hang your clothes up in that little cubby there. And then we have your tiled shower. This shower is absolutely massive with the bright white Zalig looking square tiles. Matching the vanity hardware is the gold shower head here. Really, really nice. And then if we turn around this way, we have your toilet space. Up above the kitchen and the bathroom is your bed. They fit a king size bed up here, custom walnut bed frame down there. And there's some hanging lights on both sides. You can lay in bed and look up through these windows. You can see how big the windows are now that we're up here. I mean, they're taller than me, and they all come to the point of the Zome. So when it's raining, the rain is falling on these windows. It sounds amazing, and you can just look out into the night sky and the trees. And again, great natural lighting for these windows up here. You can see there's no lights on except the two by the bed, and it is really bright up here. It's shining right on this bed. So I guess if you like to sleep in, this might not be the spot for you. They do provide sleep masks though, which is nice. So overall, the Zome is very functional and high quality. I love seeing high quality Airbnbs. Now let's head over to another tiny house to explore. Today we're going to be touring one of my favorite places I've been to in a while, the Merry Mushroom. This place is totally custom, and if you're curious what the inside looks like, stay tuned. Let's go check this place out. Merry Mushroom is by Wanderchat. This is my favorite style of Airbnb. Fantasy, whimsical style Airbnbs, and this one is definitely that. So I think they did a fantastic job here. Let's just start with this tour. Pulling up onto the property, classic Wanderchat style. We're up here on the bluff overlooking the valley down below and the mountains up above. We're literally right here on the edge, so you can see the rocks all around here and the trees. We have an amazing view from up here, and all of the windows on this back side of the Merry Mushroom faces this bluff. It is so beautiful up here. Walk down the path though, the luxury begins here. I would say this is a really, really well done place. We have the paved path that winds through the property. It's not just one long straight path. It adds to that whimsical detail of this property, and it leads you all the way to the Merry Mushroom. Overall, this is a really well done and unique structure. It is round, shaped like a mushroom, but it has this hobbit door in the front. Massive round door. These are very difficult to build and implement in places, so it is impressive they have this massive green round door here. But then we move on to the cedar shingles on the side. not just, putting up cedar shingles, they added detail throughout. I don't know what this is called, but the waves through the cedar shingles, how they cut them and put them up here. And if we look on the roof, we have the cedar shingles up on the roof as well. And whenever it slopes down, they curve all around it, which kind of gives it that mushroom shape. I have no clue how they did this, but I mean, it looks fantastic. Before we head inside, the path continues around to the side, and we have an outdoor area. We have steps down into the rocks, and we have a hot tub right here. Open up the cover, blue water, the jets. Let's walk back around through the massive hobbit door and walk inside. Inside, the round aspect leaves for creative designing when it comes to the interior layout. Immediately, we're in like the living space in quotations. There's a couple chairs here, a fireplace in the middle, and this is just a nice spot to have some coffee if you want. It faces the round door, and on this left side of the round door now is a little greeting area. They leave a basket here for you. Also, it could be used as your dining table if you need to eat some food inside. Just continuing down along this wall, we have your kitchen space. It contours with the round wall, which I'm sure is difficult. The cabinets are the rustic wood, custom cabinetry, mini fridge down below here as well. Nice countertop that has a microwave. Your sink here in the middle with the copper basin. That's really cool. Some coffee supplies here on the right side. Mushroom themed everything from the mugs, this jar, and the plates. I love it. Floating shelves above with all of your dishes and coffee supplies as well. Just overall a nice simple kitchen. And if you need to cook anything, they do have a hot plate you can pull out and plug in. Continuing now on the other side, one of the coolest features here is this reading nook. Inside we have a really comfortable platform, pillows in here. You can be in here reading a book, watching a movie. It is so cozy right here, and just all of the small details with the round window, the curtain in here as well. They nailed it. And then this door leads to your bathroom space. Cool custom rustic door, and in here we have a beautiful bathroom. Green vertical tiling all around, literally on all of the walls has this tiling, and the color scheme in here fits really well. The stone flooring even continues in here. On this right side we have your vanity, which is this wood beam that they put a stone sink on, cool faucet as well, and then your toilet in the middle, and then a tiled shower here on this left side with the glass wall. It's very beautiful. The shower is roomy and large. We'll walk out of this now, and now we're on the other half of the Merry Mushroom, which is really beautiful part. So this wall in the middle kind of divides the living space and the bed, and on this side we have a king size bed that faces all of these windows that curve around with the Merry Mushroom, and it looks out into the views. So you can be laying here in bed and you're right on the edge of the bluff looking out into the views through the windows. It is awesome. Another special part, you've probably seen it already, is the copper bathtub. They leave some robes hanging up here as well, and you can turn this on, sit here, enjoy the views. It's always romantic and a little bit luxurious to have a bathtub, especially copper bathtub here at the Airbnb. So that sums up the bathroom space. It has everything you need: hot tub, bathtub, shower. It's really cool. I didn't want to leave this place at all. Trust me, I love this so much. I want this to be my house, really. I think everybody would love it. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one.